Hello all you clashers out there, this is Galaxus, and thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of No Punk in the Lost Realm. This time you can see that we are working on Santa, giving him all those books. We're going to try and bring his level up and get him up there, 108. So we made it up to 108, giving him those books, and he's getting up closer to Orcsbane. Orcsbane is 114, got Druid at 110. So our guys are starting to raise up, and let's go ahead and grab some gelatinous champions and give those to Santa and Orcsbane. I think what we're gonna be doing is we'll work a little bit on Orcsbane. I'm gonna always try and bring him up slowly, but mostly everything will be devoted to Santa Boom because I want to get him up there. I've seen him at a little bit of higher level. Xander has one of our guild, the guild vice leader, Xander 1987. He has a Santa Boom that is now 7 of 9. And I mean, he really does a lot of damage. I think it's 430% damage. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. And so, you know, I want to work on Santa. I want to get him up there, but I do need to keep Orcsbane moving forward as well because he is one of the key figures. So you can see we got him pretty close, and that's really important. But for the most part, I will be working on Santa Boom, making sure that he's getting up there because he's going to be a key figure in making us be able to move forward. So what I have planned this time is a lot of Lost Realm. I have nearly 20 stamina cards. So I'm going to use about half of those cards, and we'll go ahead and go through and just see what kind of stuff we can pick up, and hopefully we can get a silver key for that silver chest there, and maybe pick up a couple Rare Crest. I have a lot of things that I want to open up here on this video, so we'll get to that in a little while. But yeah, you know, I wanted to get you guys a chance to see a lot of battles so I can press those and sped it up a little bit, so we'll move through those pretty quick. But yeah, we'll go ahead and attack this guy here. Maybe he has a silver key, maybe not, but we're really hoping he does. And you know, just see how everything turns out. The way I have it set up now, Orcsbane is basically in the front, so he'll take most of the aggro from all of these different guys. And when he's taking all of their hits, it's just going to help him to bring up and get ready to proc, which heals everybody. So it, you know, it works out pretty good. Okay, so we got that silver key. That was excellent. Open this up and see what we get. Gold pack, not a Rare Crest, so that doesn't really not so great, but that's okay. We'll work with it. And you know, most of the time on a lower level like this, I have a couple accounts that are a little bit higher than this, and you know, you start to run into a lot of more powerful opponents here in the Lost Realm. But on a lower level, you run into a lot of these guys, you know, like the werewolf there, the serpent queen. You know, those guys aren't very powerful, so you can't really expect to get a lot out of that. But sometimes you'd be surprised. You go in there and you actually find out that they're pretty strong actually. And don't know if I've really ever gotten a silver key from one of these smaller guys, but sometimes you can get crest bags from them. So you know, it works out. And every time you beat somebody there, you get some red crystals. And remember, you're going to need red crystals in order to combine different crests and take those crests to a second, third, and fourth level. So that's real huge. So got a couple mana packs. It's cool, nothing that we're really looking for. We'll just keep on running on through here and attacking these people, and we're just hoping that maybe we can get something good out of it. Another bronze key. Get over here to the ninja. Now see, this ninja, he does have a pretty strong crew. There's some dangers there. 110 level ninjas, 2 of them. You know, you got the Druid, the Ice Demon can be slowing everybody down. So this can actually be a little bit more of a difficult challenge. Man, it looks like I might actually lose the Orcsbane in this one. Looks like he actually held up. Oh, and the Silver Key. Okay, see, so that's one of those deals you're hoping for. You get the Silver Key. And, you know, those are really great if you can actually get something good out of it. You know, then it works out good. Sometimes you just get gold or crystal bags or something. It's not, you know, guaranteed that you're going to get something good. But that's a better option for you, and you know, better chances for you to be able to pick up like a Rare Crest bag or something. Gold pack. We'll take the gold pack. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and start using some of these stamina cards. All right, a blue crystal bag. So, you know, we just take those basically and sell those because we stack a lot of crystals up. And at this point, I just basically don't have a lot of use for them. I can get more out of them if I just go ahead and sell those for red crystals. Okay, so this is a pretty tough one here. And we lost the Orcsbane. We got Santa Boom is now proccing. Luckily, we have Santa Boom that can sort of keep everybody at bay, slowing down their attack, slowing down their movement speed, and that was the difference. If I didn't have Santa Boom on that one, I'm not sure if I would have been able to, you know, if there were some other hero in Santa Boom's place, I'm not sure if we would have been able to do that because to win that one, because we actually were able to take it because Santa Boom slowed everybody's movement and attack speed down. So that's huge. All right, so we're doing a little bit of cleanup here. We'll go into this warehouse and do what we have to do here. You can sell those if you'd like, or use those. But another way to do that is to sell them. Now, you know, something that's been brought to my attention recently is, yeah, you can sell those for honor badges. 66 honor badges. So that's pretty sweet. You got these 300 gold packs. There you go, 300,000. You sell 4 of those, you get 800 honor badges. So, I mean, if you're trying to level somebody up, that is something that you want to be paying attention to because, you know, you can get those gold bags around, and you know, there's an exchange rate that's not too bad for those. So here you go. You can sell blue crystals, like I've been saying. You can sell those and get red crystals. At higher levels, you will need blue crystals, so take precaution with that because you know, it's not like they will never have any use. They will have a use at some point, but on a lower level, you might want to consider getting rid of those just because of the fact that they can clog everything up and you know, just make it harder for you to be able to move along quickly. So we'll use up these rare Mesa chests, and I typically go ahead and, you know, like I showed you before, I'll sell these elite cards and all the hero cards that are greens and blues. I just go ahead and sell them. No need for them. So we'll give Santa some books. Keep on bringing Santa up. And I think that's going to be our main focus for a while. Bring Santa Boom up and get him up there. 7 of 9, he is deadly. In the meantime, I will be working on Immortep because he's big for my HBM progress. So went ahead and leveled up that Immortep, got him ready to go. And we're back on a roll. Not too tough to take these guys out. little Serpent Queen and Cyclops team. Not too hard. Knock those guys out real quick. So you can see that I have this moving 1.5 times speed so that we can get through these as quick as possible, but still give you a chance to see everything. You got that crest bag there, a gold pack. So not very much resistance from these little guys. It's when you run into the bigger crews with a couple of druids or you know, maybe a few shaman, or they'll have combinations that'll be pretty hard for you to overcome, but might have to make some arrangements, move some things around a little bit in order to win. But you know, that's the challenge, right? That's what we like about the Lost Realm. There's a challenge and there's pretty good rewards. Got a crest bag out of that. Running on through and just beating down these little 4 hero crews. No problem at all. Grabbing some gold out of that. Got a druid in the middle. So this one might actually contain a good key for us. No, just mana. A little bit of mana. Okay, now I'm going to start using some of those stamina cards. So I'm not going to use them all, but I am going to use a couple of them, about half. I think about 10 cards I'm going to use. Just so we can go through and complete, you know, several battles, so we can get a chance to see, you know, see some of those good things happen. Now we're hoping for some rare crest bags, some good stuff going on. Use this silver key. And so yeah, we got to go back out, got to clean that up. Gonna sell those for honor badges. Gonna sell some more gold for honor badges. And gonna use some of that mana. Sell that crystal bag. Take some of these keys real quick. And everything's ready to go. So what do we have? Aha! Rare crest bag. Love to see the rare crest bags. It's exciting. Want to see what's actually in there. On the way to that silver key, I made sure to stop real quick. You don't want to backtrack and have to go backspaces if you can. So you always want to stop at the heroes that are on the way, that are closest to you. Just so you don't waste moves. Because there's no reason to waste moves. And those actually could be what you need in order to, you know, in order to complete something or move forward. So you can see this one was actually a little bit harder. These are one of those that you actually, you know, have to go in and possibly change things around. Oh, it's the, yeah, and he is hitting pretty hard. And yeah, the druid up against an executioner, and the executioner stuns the druid over and over. Poor druid didn't have a chance. So I retried this again just to double check, make sure it wasn't a fluke, some type of a weird deal where they procced before our guys. But you can see that it went worse that time. So what you need to do then is go ahead, switch things up, move things around a little bit, see if you can make an adjustment that might change things, make them target different heroes or move in a different way. So that's how you can manipulate things. And as you can see, that did actually help. So just moving over Orc's Bane over one space made that much of a difference. So that's something to keep in mind. And you know, you can play around with that and find what's best for you with your hero setup. We'll go ahead and use another card, and we'll just sort of keep on doing this. And I think that you guys will get a chance to see, I believe I get a couple Rare Crest in this, and then we'll go ahead and get a chance to go out and open those up and see what we get. So that didn't really look like it was going to be hard, but then when you go inside of there, it was a shaman on the outside. You go in and there's 2 druids. It's like, okay. That just tells you that you need to check everybody, because sometimes it's not a legendary standing there, that represents what's actually inside. You usually expect to see a paladin, a ninja, a druid, or somebody to show you that there's a pretty strong crew in there. But sometimes it's just a shaman, somebody like that on the outside. And when you click in there, you see it's a pretty strong crew. And you're just hoping that maybe you get a silver key out of that. Or a gold key. If you get a gold key, you're really lucky. So it's a little bit of a tough crew inside of here, but we knocked them down, and there you go. Got a silver key. That's great. We got that silver chest right there. What did we get? Rare Crest bag. Excellent. So that is the type of stuff that we're looking for. Get those Rare Crest bags. And try and see what you can come up with. Now, you guys might notice sometimes you see nice Rare Crest inside of the warehouse. And, I'm not sure what's best or not. I haven't purchased a lot of those, but I see them come through every so often, and I'm actually contemplating using some of my merits to buy those sometime, because you never know when you're going to actually see that again. It could take you 6 months or something before you even get a chance to see one of those crests again, and that would suck if that was your opportunity to complete a crest set, and then you end up having to wait and wait and wait. So that's something to think about. Merits for crests, I don't know whether that's really worth it, but I'm thinking about doing it myself. So we'll see how that works out. If it allows you to complete a bulwark crest or a scatter crest or something like that, one of the harder to get, a life drain maybe you should spend the merits. You can always get merits, and it's not something that you can go out and purchase a rare crest unless you see it in a warehouse. So something to keep in mind. Got some mana packs, and you can see I just run around here completing as many of these as we can without just really don't have much of a problem, without much resistance. And we're just looking to find as many of these special silver or gold keys as we can. So yeah, we got the bronze key out of that. Was hoping for a silver key, but didn't work out for us on that. Lots of mana packs, lots of gold bags. So there's just a lot of resources to be had in the Lost Realm. That's one of the good things about the whole expanded system. You got to be able to take advantage of it and take those opportunities to get ahead. Just going back and forth. Use one more of these cards here. Another mana pack. And the succubus had a couple of druids in there. I mean, that's the type of stuff that you're not exactly sure when you get. Oh, it was a total wipeout. And the silver key, nice. There's the chest. What did we get? A gold pack. So sometimes you get sort of screwed on those deals. Now you seen that right there. I didn't think that was going to be anything big, but you go inside of there and you have a legendary crew there, or at least a partial legendary crew, and they put up a little bit of a fight. But in the end, I have my Santa Boom, Cupid, and Druid, which I've mentioned before here. Santa Boom, Cupid, and Druid are a deadly combo. So if you can manage to get those heroes together, you can try it out. It's really an attack that allows you to be able to demolish a base without ever actually coming in contact with heroes. So if you can find base designs that allow you to do that, then you can completely capitalize off of it. And that is the Santa Boom, Druid, and Cupid combo. They're a killer combo together. So I think I'll be doing a little bit of video footage of that as well in the future, and show you guys exactly what I mean. Give you an idea of how that works and how effective it can be against some of the bigger, the harder to beat players when you're out raiding. And the fact of the matter is there just really isn't a defense for it. So you think when you think about that type of attack, then you sort of start to think about a spirit mage, one man in the base type of a scenario. You start thinking about a thunder god, thunder striking, going around thunder striking everything before they ever even reach the heroes. That's the type of attack that you can have with the Santa Boom, Cupid, Druid combo. So we're going to go ahead and sell some of these golds. We'll get some honor badges and use up these mana packs because we don't want to waste mana. We'll sell these crystal bags, and let's go ahead and do some of these crest bags that we picked up. Got a flame guard, got a blade shell, got another flame guard, a tenacity, nice tenacity, a sprint, that's nice too, another blade shell, a stone skin, another tenacity, and another sprint. Okay, cool. And another tenacity. All right, excellent. So we picked up a pretty cool set of pretty good stuff there. I'm sure we can be able to use those somewhere. And we'll go ahead and do these Rare Crest bags. So we have a self-destruct and another self-destruct. And let's see here. We need to get rid of something because we're at our max in our warehouse, so we're going to have to decide what to get rid of. Typically, I'll go through and just look for something that has just one and is a level 1. So this Flame Guard here is probably one that I could just get rid of. It's not too hard to get another Flame Guard. So we'll just go ahead and decide to get rid of that. And that will open up enough room to finish opening that crest bag. So let's see, the other Rare Crest bag had a Bulwark. Nice, nice. Bulwark. Those are great if you can pick up a Bulwark. I'm trying to get a good set. I'm not sure who I put it on, but I think I'd have to think about that if I got it, but I'm looking for it. So you can see I have lots of sets that need to really be combined, and something that I'm going to be working on here in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and look at some of these. We can combine 4 of those for 400 shards, and this is where those not shards, red crystals, this is where those red crystals come in handy. You can get a chance to use those to combine crests together to make higher level crests. So before I do anything, I want to go through and just take a quick look and see what's going on here. Got a flame guard. I'm just missing okay, I got a bulwark 4 there. So I'm coming close to getting a scatter and a bulwark, and that's a bulwark 1. So a couple more bulwarks and I will have a bulwark set of bulwarks. And I got some more. What I typically will do is I'll put special crests like that Rare Crest, like the scatter there, or the deadly strike. I'll go ahead and put those on somebody who isn't actually active, because if I don't have a complete set, I'll just set those to the side. I know where I can find them. It's not necessary because the hero is actually inside of the garrisons, or just inactive and not being used, and that way I can get them out of the warehouse. It'll give you the space that you need, and you know, they can be in a safe place that I can find them later when I need them. Okay, so one of the problems I have here is that I needed to come through and put level 2 stone skin on. So you can see that I have 3 there, I have 1. So I'll go ahead and throw another crest in place, right? And I'll come in and I will go ahead and get those 4 and I'll combine them. And then what we'll be doing is going back over to a Mortep and taking the other crest off, that deadly strike, and putting the level 2 stone skin back on. So just swap it in, swap it out, and that's one way you can be able to deal with it if you don't have a lot of space. If you have a lot of space in your warehouse, you don't really have to worry about doing that. But you know, you have to buy space, and free to play, we just don't really like to spend a lot of gems on unnecessary things. So see, I'm really close to having a complete set of scatter crests, but not quite there. Just need a scatter 4. So they're holding out on me, but I'll get it. I'm sure I'll get it. I'm not sure who I'll throw it on at that point, but what we'll do right now is we'll take those scatters off of Santa, and we'll go ahead and get him a complete set so that we can actually get a full the full effect of his set effect for him. So right now he has a 5% chance to negate, and now what we need to do is we'll go ahead and I have several of these, so we can combine those and we can make a level 2 crest. Okay, and then we'll take the level 2 crest and we'll go back up and put that on Santa. Oops, clicked on the Snowzilla, looked at the hat, just saw the hat. Okay, so now we can start to replacing those level 1 with level 2. And we'll do that again. We'll replace that, we'll combine those, and then we'll go in and we'll replace that for him also. Okay, so now we have 5 of those, so we can go ahead and combine 5 of those into, or 4 of those into a level 2. We'll do that real quick, and then we'll go in and we'll drop that level 2 on in place of that level 1 blade shell. So now he has a 6% chance to deflect 100% damage taken. Not huge, and I am going to be looking at putting a better crest on him. But for now, that should work until we get a chance to go do some more work on them. We have a Flame Guard on the Druid. Not the best, but it works. It deflects 8% of damage for him, so that's protecting him a little bit more. And it's a complete set, so he's getting the added benefits of that. As far as the increase in health and attack, it's always good to have a complete set. So what I threw in now here is waves, and we're going to go ahead and do. I think I threw a couple waves in, and they're going faster than average, so you'll be able to just. I compressed those so you can see what happened. But this is wave G. You can see on G4 running in, and we're just trying to find out, taking a look to see how did that increase help the Mortep. So you see we still lost the Mortep, but I think I'll be working more on bringing him up also and seeing if we can get him so that he can sustain more. But again, not much of a problem taking out this wave. We did lose a lot of heroes, more than average, but no problem taking out G. So we are on G. We'll go ahead and do another G wave. Now I think that this one may have been not so great of an outcome. I think some spawning went a little bit different than average. It's either this one or the one after it. Not actually looking too bad right now though. Okay, so they're coming in. Everybody's beating them there. Santa Boom procs. Yeah. For some reason, we just lost everybody. So that was a no-go. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It just went bad right off the bat. So we'll do another one. And this wave, we got basically everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. They come in, they get dealt with pretty good. Santa Boom procs and takes everybody out. They spawn on the Mortep side this time. They come in, they're not targeting the Mortep. First they're targeting the tower, so a Mortep is getting a chance to break out his Sandstorm and get a chance to do a lot of damage there without being hit too much by everybody. He didn't take too much damage. So here we go again. Mortep came out to greet a few people. He wasn't hit by the main group and started to proc and was able to help take those guys out. So this one was pretty much a perfect spawn. We had they spawned at all different corners, so we didn't have a problem with them really hitting one place multiple times. Now I did lose that sort of was really bad there. We just lost Orcsbane because he hopped over the wall. And yeah, so there you go. What happened there is we lost because they defeated, we still had some heroes, but the hero bases and everything was destroyed. So we still lost, even though heroes were still alive. So yeah, that didn't go so great because Orcsbane jumped over the wall. And that's one of those deals that you really don't want your heroes to jump over the wall. Usually it's not a problem. Usually they don't really spawn right there, but in that case they actually did. So this is another G wave, not doing too bad. We lost to Mortep as expected. Santa Boom is there, he's ready to proc, takes everybody out. And here comes the G3. Everybody steps up to go ahead and go to work. Cupid is procced and gives everybody the energy, and it's not too much of a problem to take them out. And then we have everybody coming in here on G4, not a problem, just knock them down real quick. And G5, doesn't look like we're gonna have a lot of problem completing this. So that was sort of a 50-50 deal. We lost a couple people for random things, but on this last one you can see it's not much of a problem to sustain against the G5. And there you go, got a victory. So thank you folks for coming out again and checking out No Punk and the Lost Realm. This has been episode 4, and come back next week to check out the next episode in this series. Like what you're seeing here. If you appreciate these videos, please like and subscribe. And until next time, Galaxus out.